Stream sniper. Yeah, I'm serial stream sniper. Hello. I'm going to try some Amiga stuff today, a few bits. Thought I'd haven't done any lately, so why not? Yep, everything's okay. Here we go. First to do run first, just to warm us up. As if I need warming up, it's actually quite warm in here today. Quite a nice day outside, just a nice day for sitting and streaming. Well, it is a bit windy. Yeah, well that wasn't very good, was it? As you can hear by the, we've got a rather noisy door today. I don't know why it starts off with scene 0 and then goes to scene 1. The trickiest side to avoid collision with the enemies. Because avoiding collision with the enemies tends to avoid death. By pressing the wrong bloody button for firing. Poo. Help, run away! do not like these fucking snakes. Because they do stuff like that. They're difficult to hit. There we go. That, what I said about avoiding running into the enemies, that still applies. Pressing the wrong button. I'm pressing the what I've got mapped out as the A button from a Game Boy emulator because I've been playing fucking Lufia. Snake eliminated. So what are we leaning towards? Watermelons or pieces of ham with antenna? Or watermelon slices with antenna? I've heard both suggested. I suppose I could be brave and just go for the collecting of the cherries for the win, but I'm going for whatever I can get. It's easier to use the eliminate baddies option. Help! It's getting cold now, so I thought I'd better finish that. Damn it. I think I was going to get top score there. I'm pressing the wrong button again. I keep pressing that bloody... Yeah, some Amiga stuff. Just a few games this afternoon. Pass a bit of time. Alright, hey! I suppose I could make them score a bit higher really, but at the moment I'm just concentrating on trying to get past it. I'm not doing very well. This game is also 2-player. Yeah, you can have. Yeah. Are you telling me or asking me? Yes, it is a 2-player game. I'm aware of that. Yeah, I believe so. I believe you're right. It's turn-based, 2-player. Not like a multiplayer online type thing. Like the like the regular Mr. Do is and stuff like that. I've got to get these scores going a bit. I'm a bit lagging behind. Laser Pants, how you doing? Up and about early today? Well, I mean, around early. There we go. I might have to go and turn the heating off in a minute. I'm getting hot. Okay, I should imagine it's about 11:30. Where you are? Because until we change our clocks, you're only 3 hours behind us. I have to be in bed early for me tonight, which is midnight, so I'm getting an early stream in. So tonight I can just relax. Well, not the streaming isn't relaxing, I'll enjoy streaming, but I think Quebs is going to do his Link to the Past randomizer tonight. I should probably watch that before I go to bed. Watch him have a go at that. Right. A few more goes at this, and I'm thinking about. I do have an idea of what I want to play next, but I'm not going to say just in case I change my mind. Obviously, we're going to stick with Amiga today. Damn, I hate these pissing snakes. And that's why I hate them. That's why I hate them. No! First level. First freaking level. Oh, look, we're dancing here. is when you put your score in here, you don't actually press any buttons, you just hover over the letter. Help! What, trippy laser pants? Yeah. It's to get I'll tell you what, this music is annoying, but the music on the other levels, on the odd number levels, is nice. Yeah, I've got to do some more clips for those alerts. I've got a general one, which is just a general emote. Benny. And the screen sniper. Have you seen regular Mr. Do, Laser Pants, where he just goes and gets the cherries? This is quite an interesting take on Mr. Do, I guess. It's not a bad game, but it's not something I can sit and play for hours on end. Pengo twins. Yeah, I thought Penrose twins? I thought it was maybe a game I just hadn't heard of. I was playing, not an Amiga game, but I was playing a Game Boy game yesterday, and the music was, the music made that as well. In fact, the music was one of the reasons why I decided to play it again. Tell you what, this isn't a very good go, this isn't. That's a very good run, Mr. Do Run. At least another go at this. I really want to try and get myself... I'm actually playing this on an emulator. I was just about to say I really want to try and get myself an Amiga 1200 again, because that's what I had. But they're not exactly cheap, especially a working one. And I know it's glitchy, I've got a bit of glitchy graphics at the bottom as well. But that's the problem with emulation and stuff. It's very sketchy about whether or not it works properly. I'd much rather actually use the hardware itself, even if I'm still using the ROMs. At least I'd rather use the actual computer. But such is life. We'll have one more and then we'll switch games. Yeah, I've heard that suggested before. Somebody else has suggested that. And there are certain few things that don't work properly. I have the same problem with Commodore 64 because at the moment all my Amiga and C64 stuff is emulated because I don't have anything else to run them on. And there's a few glitches in both of them. I've got games where I'll get to the end of the first level, for example, and it won't load the second level and stuff like that. It's weird. Yeah, it depends on the actual game. The only reason I really want real hardware is basically for nostalgia reasons. I had an Amiga 1200 and I had a Commodore 64 and I would just love to have the actual computers in front of me. Even though it's highly likely I'd still play the same ROMs or ROMs that would work. It's just a matter of having the computer there. And then of course you've got you've got to set it up for streaming as well. So it'd be a bit of a challenge for me, but I've had a bit more money and a bit more time to invest in this. It'd be something I'm thinking of doing. But I know Commodore 64s are actually quite inexpensive, but a working Amiga 1200 is not going to be cheap. I could probably get a knackered one for a reasonable amount of money. A fixer-upper, as I call it. I know the batteries are a big problem with Amigas. Yeah, you can tweak them a bit. You can tweak the settings. I could probably tweak the settings in the emulator and get rid of that flashing thing at the bottom. I also got a Globule. I don't know how familiar you are with that game. And if I don't get the settings right, it won't load the second island, the second world, if you know what I mean. It'll just get stuck when I get past the first boss level. But then I'll tweak it, I'll get a slight graphics glitch and it loads the level, so it's tricky business. Trying to tweak everything to work properly. I don't know if it's the emulator itself. It doesn't do it on all games, but this game it does flash at the bottom. I've no idea why, but I can kind of deal with it, if you know what I mean. But uh-oh. Right, I don't normally cheat, but I do no. I do the lives on Wiz. It still presents enough of a challenge, but I don't get fed up with it in 5 minutes. If I want a hardcore practice, I'll hardcore practice it. I do like this game though. Very nice game, Wiz. Start at the bottom, work my way up, see how far I get. Because even with the unlimited lives option, there is still a challenge at some of the bosses. Even the freaking snake is a pain. I haven't got controls set. No, I've got no joystick emulation put in. Right. That's why it wasn't working. Another problem I have is I play anything too long on my computer. I start it up, it's fine. A couple of hours, it starts to stutter, and that's my whole computer. That's my PC. So I have that issue as well. It's just. Oof. Oh, I know this game is. This game's fun with 2 players. Damn it! Why is that not put in either? It is. Yeah, I've played this game with 2 players when I actually had my Amiga, and this can be fun. Oh, okay, no worries. Maybe another time. Maybe another time we can. If it'll work through the emulator, I'm not sure how good the 2-player options are. It's very fast, isn't it? Yes, it's it makes Sonic seem like a slow game. And it's running at speed as well. It's running at normal speed. So the game's not running fast, it's just the way it is. But I can never remember what the combinations are. Points doubled. Banana and a potato. That's an interesting combination. What does it give us though? A letter shop. Hint shop. Oh, okay. I have to see if I can get a. I'll have to get a. See if I can get a UAE, a standalone UAE emulator set up or something. Amiga Forever is kind of funny, but I got lazy when I set it up. I just wanted something that was set up. You mean I could download a UAE standard UAE. See if I can get it going. The same on the Commodore stuff. I've got C64 Forever as well. Although that's not such a big problem, but that does. I've got a problem with some tape images. I'll get to the first level, it will say press play on tape and won't load the second level. And then I get the disc images and the disc images won't work. I got Back to the Future 2 like that, and that's a real pain in the ass because that's a good game. But I can't play it if I can only do the first level. But so it's something I've got to work on. Emulation issues. I also have some minor sound issues with the Amiga stuff, but this Touchwood doesn't seem to be too bad. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Can I find the links to it on your through your page? Because I think I follow you on Twitch. I'm pretty sure I do follow you on Twitch. Oh yeah, sure. I can look at it. I can look at it a bit later on when I'm sorted out, when I've finished. Oh, okay, no worries. Yeah, I'll head over there sometime and I'll see if I can get things sorted. I wonder if that will eliminate any of my problems, like the graphic glitches and stuff like that. So laser pants, you think you'll get as far as you did last time without any sleep? What was it? Nearly 2 days, weren't it? Or a whole day or something? With no sleep? And what's a potato and a strawberry gonna give me? Apart from a stomachache. Rabbit's worth 2,500 points. But only for the next level. Okay. I'm not sure if I'll play those, if I'm really not really interested into playing the sports games too much, but it might be worth something to look into. It's always good to have cool people to play multiplayer games with. I do like that quite a bit. On older games anyway, not on these bloody PS4 stuff and like that. Not interested in that. Everyone starts with Dino Blaster. Ah! Wow. Talk about cutting it fine. $50 extra stars, that's handy if I get a shop or something. I mean a proper shop, not a hint shop. We've had our first stutter of the day. There was only a tiny one. Yeah, I've not really explored very many Amiga multiplayer games, to be honest. The only things I've done is 2-player games once in a while with people who have actually been with me, like when I had my Amiga and stuff. It's just going to give me 20 seconds extra time. One more fucking there somewhere is. Which is my favourite 2-player game. Oh, I used to like this. This was fun to play with 2 players. And Well, there was another one as well. What the heck was it? We used to all play at. I can't remember what system it was on either. It was either this or Commodore 64, but there was one that we used to play some of the pinball games, but they're all turn-based. But I used to like playing this. Freaky Flower should be quite easy. If I don't do stupid things. I do play pinball. I got one pinball game, an old PC pinball game that I play sometimes. But I probably need to get some more. This is the one I got, but I did have a lot more. This is quite a good one, but sometimes I stream that. Bye, Freaky Flower. Oh, Demon's Tilt Colts pinball. I've not actually heard of it, but I have. Well, I have heard of it, but I've not actually played it. No, I don't think I have heard of it actually. I don't know, so many. But I used to have some ones on the PS4 as well. Yeah, I've got. I used to have Pinball Dreams, Pinball Fantasies, and Pinball Illusions. Oh, I had two of them. I can't remember which one it was. Pinball Fantasies and Pinball Illusions, or Pinball Dreams and Pinball Fantasies. I cannot remember, but. You know, I don't really care, but as for the sake of playing wars and as I rescue your stupid rabbits, I don't really care about them. Let's go. I'm pretty sure it was Pinball Fantasies and Pinball Illusions that I had, but it was two of those three, and they were good. They were good games. We used to sit and play those with a group of us. Oh, I buggered off before my spell had been mixed. That was clever. Maybe I'll have 4 fruits to mix this time. Yeah, because let's wait for them to be mixed this time before I head off through the door. What have we got? Let's see. 25 seconds extra time. Seconds extra time. Nicely done. One was worth 1,000 points, but only for the next level. We'll get the next level done and dusted then, haven't we? Thanks for the GG, Amiga Live. Hoo, 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 hoo. And I have a bonus level. That was a good haul, that was. Again, like an idiot, I didn't mix the fruit together properly. Oh, you're heading off now? Well, you have a good day too, and thank you for being here. And I'll check out your site sometime when I get a minute. And hopefully we can get some multiplayer Amiga going sometime. Down goes the fucking chair again. It's nice when they all congregate together, isn't it? Makes it a lot easier. I thought I'd lost the headphones. Come undone again. I got 4 fruit because I forgot to mix the buckets again. Right, what's this gonna give me? Give me something good, give me something good. Fruit randomised. I don't think I've mixed these two before. What's it going to do? Probably some absolute crap. Extra life. That's what I need because I've got a unlimited lives anyway. Unless I get an tower extension, there's no way, but... Usually you do, you just have to be on alert about where they are, and I did, so. It worked out. I know, my volume's up on my mic and everything, so I'm just sitting there going. I've had a few people, I've had a couple of people in here talking. How are you doing? Yeah, those really makes you hungry, yeah? Okay, see you later. Mrs. Simon just checking up on me. Temple Land skipped. I think Temple Land might have been my next one if it weren't skipped. There's an exploding rabbit somewhere, the little fucker. Using one of those unlimited lives. Prefer to meet Snake Eyes. Oh dear, Snake Eyes. Just avoiding that tail, hoping you can hit the snake in the process. 5,000 extra points. Wow. Somewhere still open. Lunaland is still open. Of course somewhere's still open. I got the bloody... I just got done in by Snake Eyes, didn't I? Oh, thank you for hosting me. I didn't get any notification on my app or anything that you hosted me, but thank you for the host. And my host alert didn't work for some reason because it's temperamental. And because I play Amiga games on full screen on my PC, I have to use I use the PS4 app to read chat, and it doesn't tell me if anybody's hosted or anything like that. If anybody has hosted me and I haven't responded, thank you for it. Okay, damn it. Yes, yeah, it does. It does, exactly. It's exactly reminds me of that, reminds you of that. I wonder if it was inspired, if that helped inspire it when it was written. Lost it. Yeah, these are good graphics. Quite good. Some of the Amiga stuff is quite has some amazing graphics. Yeah, Signosis, however you say it. Signosis, isn't it? They're quite. They have some quite good graphics in their games. Indeed, they do. Some quite good games as well came from there. So obviously aligning themselves with good developers. Well, it's worth something. I didn't pay attention, but only for the next level. Okay. 1,000 points. But next level because bloody Snake Eyes is kicking my ass as usual. Pooh. Thursday, how are you doing today? There's an exploding one somewhere. There is. I'm doing alright. I'm not doing too bad. The sun is shining outside, just the right time of the day to be in here playing games. Mind you, it is quite windy out there. Ooh. Right, come on, you blooming snake. Not looking very good, is it? Morning, Quebs. How are you doing today? What are we playing? This is Wiz and Liz. Wiz and Liz. I do have one small cheat though. I do have unlimited lives enabled. But apart from that, it's still pretty hardcore. Especially this snake is bloody awful. I hate him. I'm not doing too badly today. Are you in the office today, Quebs? Oh, you're working from home. Cool. Just relaxing before you do your randomizer later, yeah? Having a relaxing work day before you do that. Oh, I meant to say, well, I think I said yesterday that I was getting one of those Quebs. I was getting one of those I was getting a blood pressure monitor. Blah, blah, blah. And I've taken 2 readings already with it, and they're both absolutely fine. So it looks as if my blood pressure is actually okay. Touch wood. So I've got to fill that out over the next 3 weeks and then go to the doctors and see what they say. Bloody thing. Thanks, Doomsdag. Yeah, because I have had a problem. I had a blood pressure monitor the other day, and they couldn't get enough, one of those 12-hour ones you wear, and they didn't have enough enough information on it, so I have to have another one. I'll take myself. Oh, you were dreaming about it. You'll be fine, I'm sure, Quebs. I'll stop by for a little bit. I've got to go to bed at midnight my time, but I'll stop by for a couple of hours. I should be able to anyway. What with my blood pressure? Well, the readings I took were fine. 101 was 134 over 81. One was 136 over 82, something like that. My pulse is a bit high, but that always is. But my, but not a lot, just a little bit. 70 something. The pulse is. But my blood pressure's fine. So it must just be when I'm going to the doctors and getting it taken, I'm panicking. And it's stressing me out going there. I'll see what they say when I see them. No extra blood pressure tablets, in addition to ones I already take. I have to have 2 blood pressure tablets. One I take 2 once a day, and one I take 1 once a day on. Yeah. Well, you certainly surprised me yesterday, Quebs, with that raid, because I didn't even know you were streaming. I know you were testing your tracker for a couple of hours or so, didn't you? But I thought, look at that, Quebs has been streaming. You did pretty well at multitasking, talking to me in my chat and streaming at the same time, I must admit. So, who was it, Quebs? You, Dragon, or Flip Flops that won? I figured it'd be one of you guys, because I know all 3 of you were playing. Yeah, got first on the finished. He's pretty good. He's pretty good at it, I must say. We get some. Sometimes we get some. I mean, we just muck around, but we sometimes get some really hardcore players in there on Mondays. I struggled yesterday to find somebody to host. There was loads of people on, but I thought there wasn't really anybody I wanted to host, if you know what I mean. A lot of them were people I've followed, but don't really go into their streams very often, so... Okay, Laser Pants, so if you'll be right back, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, we're all in the same race to see who actually won out of them. You don't really get too many rage quitters on Mario Kart, do you? You get them on Smash Brothers, quite a bit. People rage quit, but not on Mario Kart so much. I think Mario Kart people don't tend to get as angry with, whereas Smash Brothers gets people pissed off. Not me, it don't, but. Oh, I had that one, yeah. You guys are mean. You mean that one? That was a rage quit. But she was doing well. She was doing very good. So I don't know what the problem was. Well, got one of his eyes out. Yeah, it was. It was. She followed me when I was playing Link to the Past, and she was trying to help me out how to play it, and then played Mario Kart. Who was playing? Me, you, Flip Flops, Pharaoh, I think. Me? Us not? Nah. And what we got here? I'll tell you what, I'd do really well if there was one of these with Bill Gates in the stocks. I bet I'd hit him every time. I shouldn't really keep having a go at him really, because I really don't have anything against him. I'm doing quite well actually for this. That guy holding the pugsy looks a bit like Matt Smith. Don't you think? Yo! Yeah, we're doing some Wizardaires today. Yeah, after what I did to Malufia, exactly. How's it going there, Yarrow? Right. I've got to do this bloody snake. So let's do this first. It's a joke, Yarrow. Joke? I don't know whether there's a word for that in Polish. Because of Gates on Lufia, and we were saying Bill Gates, Bill Gates. Not gates as in gates you open and walk through, if that's what you meant. Right, let's see if we can beat him. It's a good game. A very good game. What were you streaming, the Amiga version or the Mega Drive version? Oh, okay. You did them both a comparison. I never played the Genesis version, so I don't really know what to compare it to, but I know somebody was telling me that the boss music is different on each boss for the Mega Drive version or Genesis version, whichever. Well, I'll call it Mega Drive because okay, Snake Eyes again, come on! Oh, no, no. I wasn't comfortable in the chair, that's the excuse I'm using for this failure. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Door open. Where? It's a shop. Like the 244 stars. Have I got any? Not to buy 2 fruit, maybe. I just bought one. Banana. I got a banana. Central Land reopened. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Was it is Rocco? Yep. How you doing, Rocco? Yeah, on one hand, Jarrah, I can understand them being careful of it, but you know, it's not the freaking Black Death, is it? It's quite a mild illness, unless you're already ill. It's just because they got no treatment for it. They haven't quite got to that stage here yet, but I don't know what they're going to do. Good, glad you're doing well, Rocco. As long as you're prepared, don't go silly about it, but as long as you're prepared for if there is a lockdown and stuff, just keep yourself clean, keep yourself... By about 6 months or so, they'll have a vaccine for it. And most people that get it will be pretty much okay. You've just got to be careful because older people, people with underlying health issues, it can be quite a serious thing for. So I'm not trying to downplay it or say it's nothing to worry about, but I'm just saying I wouldn't panic too much. Just use common sense. The biggest issue with coronavirus is that there's no treatment and no vaccine for it, and it's a new thing. And I'm pretty sure they're working quite hard to develop treatments for it. By the summer we should be fine. Yes, flu does take a greater death toll, and flu is a way more serious illness. But like I say, the problem is there's no way to control the coronavirus as of yet. We can control flu, we can have flu jabs, and we can have this, that and the other. That's what the problem is. Washing hands. We don't need to go around in masks, avoiding everybody. Wash your hands, keep clean. If you do shake somebody, so people are saying don't shake hands. I mean, I wouldn't go that far even. I'll just wash my hands if I do shake somebody's hand. Don't go to the doctors if you're coughing and spluttering all over the place. We have our national health number we can phone here in the UK. Phone that, tell them what your symptoms are, and they should be able to give you a good idea whether you're showing symptoms of it and whether you should self-isolate for 2 weeks. So it's a very iffy thing about it. Yay! There's me trying to be hero there. I've got all these antibacterial wipes. I wipe all the surfaces down, wash my hands. Mind you, I've got the antibacterial wipes anyway, so I'm just like a little bit higher alert than I would normally be, but apart from that I'm pretty much operation as normal as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, Jared, it's not. If you're worried, wash your hands. Don't touch your face after you shake somebody's hand. If everybody could use common sense, there wouldn't be a problem like this. But because people can't, that's why they have to, you know, deal with it in certain ways. But I think the government in the UK are actually being very sensible about it. Some people aren't. A £200 worth of toilet roll out of a shop. Toilet roll. What's toilet roll going to do? If you've got chronic diarrhea, it might be worth having. But as far as I'm aware, diarrhea isn't one of the symptoms of coronavirus. Well, I suppose you've got to, as a business in an office, your work will have to have certain things put in place to deal with a possible problem in case somebody who works in your office tests positive for it, and precautions you can possibly take. But you're okay because you have the option to work from home. So all I've got to say to you is just work from home. Don't come in. We'll be alright. about 6 months or so, we'll have a vaccine and treatment for it, and we'll be fine. I think because people didn't use common sense, it spread. If people had used common sense in the first place, it would have stayed in China and it wouldn't even have bothered anybody else. But because people had no bloody common sense when it started, it spread. And now we're probably always going to have it, but so in a healthy person, it's probably better if they do get it. Then you've got the antibodies. Get it, recover from it. You've already got the antibodies in your system. You know. Here, the newspapers are being absolutely irresponsible about it. Oh, everybody's going to die! Ah! The news on the TV and radio isn't so bad, but they always hype things up. Anyway, but you've got to, you've got to get your information from somewhere, and you can get your information from listening to the news and find out what the situation is today. Are we still in this stage of containment? Is it time to move forward to something a bit more drastic, like Italy perhaps have done? Or is it better? What worries me, people with autoimmune deficiencies and stuff like that, they're the ones that have got to worry about it. Because unlike the flu, which is more serious, most strains of the flu are, you can get a flu vaccination. There's no vaccine for coronavirus yet, but I'm pretty sure there will be. Oh yeah, clients as well, Quebs, exactly. You do have to be a bit careful in the situation. You still don't have to panic, and even if you get it, if you're otherwise fit and healthy, you're probably going to be fine. And they're not about closing schools. The thing is with schools is kids pretty much have very, very mild symptoms when they get it. That's true, Krebs, but if you're fit and healthy, you'll probably be laid up in bed with a really bad chest infection, but obviously you will have to isolate yourself so that other people don't catch it. So you'll probably have to stay in the house for maybe a couple of weeks. I think it's a couple of weeks, isn't it? 2 weeks. So that's what you've got to be prepared for. But here, the supermarkets will deliver. You just leave the stuff outside the door. You go to the door, get it in, and that's what. If you have to isolate yourself, that's the way it works. You see, I can't comment, Yara, about that because I don't know what precautions America are taking. I know the precautions here in the UK, which is what I'm basing my thing on, but I don't know what the official government advice in the United States is. I'm sure you do, Quebs, and I'm sure you'll take note of whatever's advice you're given. I don't know what the situation is in Poland either. I do know the situation in the UK, and we're not panicking about it, but we're prepared. You see, you sound as if you're being quite sensible, Quebs. You're not panicking, but you're taking precautions, and that's what you need to do. That's right, Quebs. And if somebody shakes your hand and you're concerned, like if a client comes into your office and shakes your hand, what you do is you go to the bathroom and you wash your hands thoroughly, like this, thoroughly, and you don't shake somebody's hand and then go, stick your hand in your mouth or on your face. You don't go to somebody, I'm not touching you, because that's just fucking rude. Unless you've got an autoimmune deficiency, then you probably need to stay in your house. But then again, if you've got an autoimmune deficiency, something is going to kill you anyway eventually. Oh, I don't know. Okay, well if that's the way you feel, at the moment, then that's like you just said, your health is in your hands. And if you're thinking about your health while you're doing that, everybody has their own way of dealing with it. As long as you're not fucking with anybody else, like for example, going in the shop and buying the whole shelf full of food so nobody else has got any. Or going, I'm gonna die tomorrow. I'll tell you what, for anybody that says that, newsflash, we're all gonna die eventually. But I'd rather live a little bit before I do. That bloody snake, yeah, flipping thing. I have bloody problems with it. Oh. Yeah, nobody, all go all over them. That'll stop people from doing it. See, I don't know. Blood pressure is one of the things they've said about could cause complications. But as I don't appear to have accelerated blood pressure at the moment, I'm still on tablets. I think if I stopped taking the tablets, I would. But, and unlike the blood sugar ones, the blood pressure ones, I have to take all the time, every day. But I was a little bit surprised when I went into the doctor's surgery. There was I expected hand sanitizer at the doors and all that stuff. There's one thing of hand sanitizer and it's underneath, you've got the screen where you check in and you press the screen. There's one thing of hand sanitizer underneath that and it says please use hand sanitizer before touching the screen. And that's the only thing they've got. They haven't got any more hand sanitizer anywhere, and that's the doctors. Now that, Quebs, is a concern. Diabetes and lung problems are a big concern with it. That you should be concerned about, because they are high risk if they get it, because it attacks the chest. It's basically like a lung and chest infection. And yes, yeah. I don't quite have diabetes, but I'm like borderline on it. I've got high blood sugar, so I don't know whether that would affect me or not. I don't have any problems with my chest though, so I'd rather not find out, to be honest. But if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So if you go to work, somebody at your office is carrying it, you then carry it, you go and see your mum and dad, yeah, I can understand you being concerned about that. Oh, this is just my opinion, I'm not a bloody medical expert, I don't know. I just know how I'm reacting to it. I'm leaning again. I'm not going to do the Snake 2 any more times, I'll move on to a different game. But like I said, Joe, everybody has their own ways of dealing with it. Let's give him another go. Or we could adopt the policy that North Korea have. Anybody that comes into the country with it, they'll kill them. Monkey Magic 77, welcome. This is Wiz and Liz. It's an Amiga game. This is the Amiga version of Wiz and Liz. That's quite a nice game. Unfortunately, this snake is a pain in the ass. No, I don't think it's AGA. I don't think it looks nice graphics though, but I don't think these are AGA graphics. Yep, there we go. The arrow. Yeah, that does. That one part of the boss music. Right. I have to go to the bathroom really quickly. I'll be back, and we'll probably do something different, another Amiga game afterwards. I'll see you in just a little while. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let me catch up on chat real quick. Monkey Magic 77, thank you for the follow. And I'm glad you enjoyed my Amiga game. And actually, that's quite a deceiving. I don't actually play Spectrum. The Jet Set Willy is. I've actually used to play Dragon 32 and in the Commodore 64 version of Jet Set Willy. So that's where I get that from. But thank you for the follow, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yes, I am a variety streamer. You can see anything here, anything from PS4 to old stuff. My Commodore 64 and Amiga stuff is all emulated because I don't have the actual real hardware, but most of the other stuff is either real hardware or proprietary hardware. Like for example, I've got some lemmings, shall we? Like for example, I've got some SNES and stuff and SNES stuff that I do on my Switch, that kind of thing. Anything really. So I'm glad to have you here. Right, I can get to that stupid level that I always get stuck on. So we'll see. Well, have some lemons. Can't go wrong with a bit of lemons. Lemons. Well, have some lemons. Oh, wait, stuttering starting again. I wondered how long that'd take. A lot can go wrong for lemmings. Yeah, I guess a lot can really. These are easy levels till you get to the certain level, and then bam, you're in hard level territory. Here they come, the little bloody rats. Here they all come. See them at the bottom of the screen here, look. Here come the little rats. Lemon. Damn. Oh no, they would have been alright. Fuck. Alright, well I know that feature reference. What the heck am I doing that for? Ah, no, 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 no! Oh. Bloody hell, Simon. What did I do that for? Here we go. Now, bash through here, and that should be enough. Nobody can go trapped there. Now we're just waiting for the little rats to go in the little rat hole. Fucking stay. Oh fuck! I'll just start again. This is the one where they can get in there, so you have to bash them out as well. Oh, Stuttering's coming back. Now we should have it all going in. There we go, no problem. You've managed to save a little lone digger. Well, that previous stage, Quebs, yeah. The music in this game is quite good, but it's only like about 4 different tunes, and then it just rotates around the same ones. Now we should be alright. See them all coming at the bottom? At the bottom here, look. The little rats coming. They have to mine down. If you just bash through, they'll fall down and die. Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if he'll make that before the whole gang of them got there. If they'll have the whole gang walking backwards. Boing, 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 boing. Hi there, Mr. DK. How are you doing today? There we go. There we go. Boing, 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 boing. Check something really quickly. Boing, 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 the sound of freedom. I might lose him, but again I might not. Getting ready to heat up some leftovers for dinner? Tacos? I'm not sure what I've got for mine today, so I wonder if I can get these guys out of here. I kind of screwed up putting them in there, really. An acceptable casualty? Yeah, but I got them out anyway. I wouldn't have been too bothered if I hadn't got them out, but not a single lemon left. Lemon, I just said. Not a single lemon left behind. Or a lemon. Pro streamer. Where? Pro streamer? I don't see no pro streamer. No lemons left. I better do something, don't I? There we go. There's no way they can get trapped or hurt falling off the edge. Bugger. The fucking chair going down again. Yes, if I couldn't walk through those stairs, I'd be a bit buggered, to say the least. So it is a good job, Mr. DK, they can do that. I know, it's annoying, but... But what can you do about it? Oh. Shoelace undone. Shoelace problem. Sit on the floor. You know the problem with that? Now I can't reach my keyboard properly and my mouse. No, sitting on the floor is probably not a very good idea. Nah. A little kid. What's happened to Fortnite? Now we play like the grown-ups. I want to play lemons, Mummy. Where's my lemons? Oh dear. Don't want to get too many down the bottom there if I can possibly help it. There we go. What about that for skill? Didn't get any down there, stuck down there. Good me, Gary. Hey. Little lemons, little rats coming in the hole. Built up there. Rupu, hello, how are you doing? Amiga, chat translator translated it for you. I'm playing Friends, yeah. That's not my translator. It's just a bot that I had join my channel. I got it for basically so if anybody tried to say something really arsey in a foreign language, it would translate it and I know what they said. Because I had somebody say something in foreign one time and I looked back and translated it and it said suck my dick, that's what it said. Suck my cock. I don't know what stuff like that being said. If you want that kind of thing, don't come to this stream. Because it ain't happening. I can't help you. Well, it did a few words. I don't suspect that was a particularly good translation, but it picked up some. I'm doing okay, Rupu. How are you today? I didn't do too badly that time, yeah. It tends to wake up when it feels like it, I think. Bing bong 3, 2, 1. I'll play some. Have you been just playing it, or have you been streaming it? Bing bong boing boing boing. The easy mistake to make would be to bash them through there and dig down there, because of course you can't bash through these bits. So I ain't going to make that mistake. Just playing it? Oh, okay. Stream sniper. Ah, Quedbot's still awake then. Yeah, just bashes again, I guess. Well, why would it do that though, Quebs? Why would it just leave the channel? But that could explain why it's not reconnecting. If it's just leaving the channel, but still actually connected. I have a funny question, Quebs. I wouldn't obviously need to do it, but if I was to ban Quedbot, would the alert still work? It's just Quedbot wouldn't just be able to chat, would it? Oh, you mean your tracker? I'm not going to do it because I don't want to cause any more problems. I want my alerts to be there. I just won't turn it on if I don't want them there. Like on Mondays, I'm thinking about not having them on because I don't have the sound up because I have your stream open. So I have desktop sound down and the alerts go through my desktop sound. Ah. I wonder why it does that. You know what, I should speed them up really, shouldn't I? Otherwise I'll be here all bloody day. There we go. Put some speed on the issue here. This is Oh No More Lemmings, which was after the original Lemmings, before Lemmings 2, I think. But it's the original version of the game. It's the Amiga version. No problem, easy peasy. No problem. I know how to do this, just a matter of being able to do it. Yes. That was lucky. That was lucky, Rupert. I don't always get that lucky with this level. Now this next level, I can't fucking. I even YouTubed it, YouTubed it, and I still can't fucking do it. So I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. And it looks as if it's going to cause me trouble again. Let me just see how they do it, how he does it on YouTube. Yeah, blow the lemmings up. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Right. Now his building there. He's climbing there. Okay. Ah. No, that weren't me. Shit. I have 100%. At least I know how to do it now. No! That's cool effect though, blowing them all up like that. Right. Shit, I can't get that bloody timing right of that one at the top there. It's gonna be cool though, seeing them all explode up. still struggling, even though I know how to do it now. I had to do a little bit of research. I wouldn't call it cheating, just a little bit of research on how to do it, you know. Oh. Oh yes, I think I've done it. Oh no! Oh, fuck! Shit! Fuck! 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 Not quite, Ruby. Thanks anyway, but not quite right. Oh dear. I think I've got to let it build up a little bit more from that bottom bit. Yeah, I thought I'd done it. Death by Simon, yeah. Right, I know how to do it. I think I just had to build up a little bit more down that bit. I don't know why they fell. Okay, Rufu, well, thanks for being here, and thank you for the alert. Pooh! Stupid friggin' Dolly Dimple. Blast and botheration. You know what they were doing, don't you? They were building up here. I have to let them drop down to there and then drop from there to the floor. Then I think they'll be alright. Will they? I don't know. Don't know, my brain's spinning, my brain's hurting, my brain's hurting. Right. No, again, what the hell? Maybe I've not quite got him down low enough. Maybe he has to be down a little bit lower. Yes, now I've done it. I'm still too high. I remember this one now as well, so I must have been past that one before. So I remember struggling with this one. So blow one up there and blow another one up here. You've got to time the explosions right. Anyway, I've got to go get something to eat and sort myself out, so I'm gonna stop here. But I hope you enjoyed my little 3 hours worth of Amiga games. I've enjoyed it. I always enjoy it being here, and I shall be back tomorrow. I'm not sure quite what time it'll be tomorrow, but I shall be back. Thanks for being here. You have a good one too, Quebs, and anybody else. I'll see if I can find someone to host. Thank you very much for being here.